Hello YouTube, welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos. So today I have for you a quick as a win deck. Now I've already made decks on Bastion skills, mainly the earth and the fire ones. I just made a dark one, and I know some of you guys really wanted me to try to make a win one. Before I didn't really mess with it, and pretty much using the template of the last deck with Ties of the Brethren, I was able to make a very aggressive win beatdown deck using dragons. So the basic idea of the deck is just to swarm the field using Ties of the Brethren, using your quick as a wind skill, which is going to give you 500 boost to all of your monsters, 500 attack boost. And we also have Stampede Destruction. We don't have the advantage of Snipe Hunter like we did in the last deck to get rid of back row. So instead we're going to use Stampede Destruction, which is really cool because the 500 damage that you do as effect damage when you destroy a card really adds up. And when you consider that we're running cards like Spear Dragon and Lancer Lindworm who do piercing damage, you can really beat your opponent very quickly. So that's the basic monster lineup: 2 Spear Dragons, 2 Lancer. We have 3 Luster Dragon, which is our strongest win monster. I mean, it's tied up with Spear Dragon, but Spear goes into defense mode, which can be a little tricky. That's why we have to choose Super Rush to protect them. And then we have 3 Red Eyes Wyvern. You can use any wind dragons that you like. I go with Wyvern so that if I have 2 in the grave, I can bring one back using banishing another one. But it's not like you must run this lineup. It's pretty flexible. The 3 Stamping, like I mentioned, 2 enemy controllers, protection, and also for some OTKs. And then the 1 Wall of Disruption in case we run into something annoying like Hazy Flames or stuff that you always see on the ladder. But yeah, not a whole lot to explain since I did just go over Ties of the Brethren in the last video. Hope you guys watched that and enjoyed it. So let's get into these replays. I'm also in a little bit of a rush because I think the maintenance is gonna happen pretty soon. You guys won't be seeing this video until the day after the maintenance, but I'm recording this right after I posted that video from yesterday that you guys watched yesterday. So we're going up against dinos. I don't have my Ties of the Brethren, so I have to go full back row here. He doesn't attack into my full back row though. Makes sense. And I decided to use my enemy controller here just so I can make space for my Stampede Destruction to get rid of that Jurassic World, which is always my priority, honestly, when going up against dino decks. I have my Ties of the Brethren. He goes for a Curse of Anubis, which is fine. I don't activate my my field spell so that I don't lower the defense of my 2 monsters that are in defense mode. Instead I wait, since I couldn't attack anyway, activate my skill, and just like that, 2400 to the face on that 0 attack Hydrogeddon. His back row was a bluff and we win the game. Like I said, the damage racks up so fast that I didn't even realize that was the winning attack. Now we got a Bandit Keith. These games won't go by so quick, so I really like decks like this, where you just go in, very quick duels. You either take a quick win or a quick L. Here I go for Spear Dragon with Super Rush in the back. Going up against Gladiator Beast, we see the Super Rush, but I have a Super Rush of my own. So we're going to destroy that Bestiary. Unfortunately, Spear Dragon goes into defense mode, which it's not ideal against, Gladiator Beast. Now, I choose to activate my Wall of Disruption because it's going to protect my Spear Dragon, and I was going to probably lose it to my Bestiary anyway. So I'm actually getting value by using the Wall of Disruption this way. Unfortunately though, this one tilter is running Augustus, so he's gonna summon a Murmillo from hand and destroy my Luster Dragon, which is pretty unfortunate. I don't have a way of dealing with that Augustus, so what I'm doing is swarming the field, thinning my deck, and getting my field spell on the activated. So Even though I can't deal with it right now, I felt pretty good about, you know, my chances. We're gonna see Murmillo, so my Lindworm is gonna go away, which is very unfortunate because he pierces, so I was gonna be able to do some damage. Unfortunately, here we're gonna see an enemy controller and a Sphere Prevo, so I'm not able to destroy anything, and I just have a Ties of the Brethren as a bluff in the back. Luckily for me, he only has Murmillos, so he can't destroy my Red Eyes, and instead he goes for my bluff back row, and I believe he destroys my field spell. Oh no, he comes back with another Augustus. Destroy the monster. We see the Michisaur, and that's completely fine because we top deck the best card in the game. Go for that Econ cheese. Thank you very much. Take your 26 and stop running Augustus for your own sake, my boy. We're already going into our 4th duel, my boys. That's how quickly all these replays went. Unless I skipped one, I might have to check. I know we did Rex. We have a Gladiator Beast. I don't know what this is. A dual standby. Pretty good starting hand for pretty much anything, because of 2 Stamping Destruction. Of course he gets the Cups of Ace, so he's gonna get a +1 for no reason. I'll go for the Stamping Destruction. Turns out this is gonna be a mill deck, so I'm already kind of hating it, but it's okay. No reason to activate my 2nd Stamping Destruction. Instead I just wait and I set another Red Eyes Wyvern. We're gonna see him banish 1 card with his Ghost Trick. Go for the Stamping, Assault on GHQ, which is completely fine. You know, I'm not going for the long game. I can end this game right here, or at least I thought I could, but he does, however, have a Sphere Curve in hand, so he's gonna be able to survive. But I have a Piercing Dragon and I have 2 other monsters on the field, so sets 1 back row. I attack the Hero Shadow Scout, hit him for that 13 piercing damage, and just win the game. Very, very quick, nice and easy. Let me check. Did we do both Rex Raptors? I honestly cannot remember. But we're gonna end up with Mako. Let's see. The first Rex we did is the one where we killed the Hydrogeddon. I don't remember the second one. I think we missed one of those replays. We'll have to go back and see. But this Mako is running balance Gladiator Beast, which was this was the longest duel that I had using this deck. We have Ties of the Brethren to start with, which is really good. Unfortunately, no Super Rush, so no amount of back, no kind of back row to protect our monsters. But they're beefy enough to protect themselves, man. 24, 24, 23. I decided that I have to go aggressive. I can't let him wait it out and build his resources. So I just go for the attack. We see the Wall of Disruption. He's gonna enemy controller my Luster Dragon. So my Luster Dragon is gonna survive, but he's gonna be able to tag out both monsters at the cost of 1600 life points though. So like I said, you're racking up damage, and they can very easily go into lethal range. Goes into 2 more Murmillos, gets rid of both of my monsters. I go for the Red Eyes Wyvern. I'm kind of saving the Lancer, which is my Piercer, for when I can destroy the back row with something like Stamping Destruction. Now he gets very unlucky here. Actually, did he draw that? No, he just had those 2 Murmillos, right? So he has to run them into my Red Eyes Wyvern, taking another 800 damage. Pretty much for free, my boys. I haven't done any sort of damage to him. That's just been him running into my monsters. Summon my Luster Dragon. We're going to see another Floodgate, which is very unfortunate. But he can't destroy both of my monsters, so instead he goes for Neurokios. He's going to destroy my Luster Dragon, and now he can actually get rid of my entire field. Destroy my face down, which is a Super Rush, and then also destroy my Red Eyes Wyvern. But what I top deck, my boys, exactly what I needed. Stamping Destruction. It's gonna hit him for 500, and then I'm gonna pierce him for 14 so I can have the game. As you can see, I only did 1900 damage to this man, and everything else was just him running into my monsters. So Very easy to finish your opponent, you know, with different ways of decreasing their life points. But let me check this Rex replays real quick. I mean, the video is only 10 minutes long, so I think we missed one, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh yeah, we totally missed this one. 22 card Rex deck. Very odd. I did not know what was going on. Or actually, no, this is the one. This is the one we saw. This is the one we saw. Sorry. If you're still watching, you know, thank you for your patience. But I did skip a replay, and I think this was it. And if this is not it, then I don't know. This is a 30 card Rex. I don't remember seeing this one, so I think this is new. Yeah, they're gonna set a monster. I go for my Ties of the Brethren play right away, and go ahead and summon you know, my Piercer, Lancer, and also my Luster Dragon. I chose not to summon Spear Dragon because I didn't want to give him easy kills on the Hydrogeddon. We actually pierced 2300 because that's a Cloudian Sheep Cloud. I still don't know what this man was running. He's gonna summon 2 tokens. I have an enemy controller, so I just switch one into attack mode. 2300 to the face. Nice and easy, my boys. That was another quick replay that we had unfortunately skipped. But yeah, that's the video. I hope you guys like this deck. I know you know, some of you wanted me to use Quick as the Wind, and I think this variant is viable, although pretty expensive with all the URs. But thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want. Join my Discord if you haven't. The link will be down in the description, along with my PayPal link if you guys want to support my content, support my channel. Really appreciate that. And till next time.